Behind every American dream, there's a defining number. Today, we'll pull back the curtain on the net worth milestones that shape the classes in the US. Wealth, especially net worth, is profoundly relative. It varies based on factors like where you live, how old you are, your family lineage, and to even your personal outlook on the world. And as we delve into these numbers, note, it's not just about the figures, but the stories they tell. So with that perspective in place, we're set to explore the landscape of American wealth across 5 distinct brackets: the lower, lower middle, squarely in the middle, upper middle, and the ultra wealthy. Let's go. But first, a quick primer on net worth. And it's important not to confuse this with net income. Net income is what you might call your take-home pay. It's the amount you're left with after deducting all expenses and taxes over a given period, be it a month or a year. On the other hand, net worth offers a more comprehensive view. It represents the total value of your assets, everything you own, minus your liabilities, everything you owe. So for a bit of clarity, imagine if you had a house valued at $500,000, but there's a mortgage of $200,000 on it. When you subtract your mortgage from the property's value, your net worth in this scenario amounts to $300,000. Always bear in mind, these are medians and are relative. So think of them as data points rather than rigid benchmarks. As we climb the financial ladder, let's start with the bottom rung, the lowest 20%. Their median household net worth is a modest $6,000. To put that in relatable terms, it's roughly the equivalent of a couple iMacs, or possibly a couple handfuls iPhones, minus the flashy new features. Or think of it as the value of a used car. However, should that car malfunction or need significant repairs, those in this quintile could quickly find themselves facing a financial predicament due to unforeseen costs. Now, there are a number of challenges facing the bottom 20%. First is wage stagnation. Even as the cost of living, accounting for housing, healthcare, and education has soared, wages for many in this bracket remain stagnant. The Economic Policy Institute highlights that wages in this bottom 20% of workers have seen a meager growth of 4.3% since 1979, adjusted for inflation. So to put that into perspective, it's like akin to your grandpa handing you the same dollar on every birthday for 40 years over time. That dollar's purchasing power dwindles. Unemployment and underemployment. Merely having job opportunities doesn't guarantee that they align with one's qualifications or aspirations. Many in this bracket might secure positions that don't resonate with their skills or educational background. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the unemployment rate for this group stood at 8.5% in September 2023. Nearly double the national average of 4.8%. Now, these concerns aren't just monetary. Many in this category face limited avenues to quality education, healthcare, and local employment opportunities. These restrictions can perpetuate a cycle of poverty, making upward mobility a challenging endeavor. Progressing forward, we encounter what's often dubbed the middle class squeeze. So what's in their piggy bank? Approximately $40,000. To paint a picture, that's roughly the cost of a year at many state universities. And no, that doesn't come with free dorm room, meal plan, or the semester's textbooks. Considering that private college tuition averages alone about $50,000, it feels like choosing between a Tesla Model 3 and, well, an education. Though many here own homes, hold steady jobs, and save for their kids' college fund, they face an educational financial paradox. They're often viewed as too well off for substantial aid, but not well off enough to afford rising tuition without strain for qualifying financial aid. They're essentially stuck in the financial middle ground, in the no man's land. Now, despite hard work and sometimes multiple jobs, the rising costs of essentials keep outpacing their earnings. So while headlines rave about economic booms, many in this bracket aren't feeling the benefits. And it's a balancing act, where unexpected expenses or job losses can quickly destabilize. Navigating this maze of college expenses and financial aid in the US, it adds another layer of stress and uncertainty. So for more information around student loan forgiveness programs in the US, you can check out one of my videos over here. At our nation's heart, the middle class has a net worth slightly above $100,000. For perspective, the top 20% of households controlled more wealth than the entire middle class. So imagine a family with a comfortable home, yet juggling daily expenses and lingering mortgage debts. They've diligently built a retirement nest and dabbed in stocks or mutual funds, but the constant tug of war, growing savings amidst rising daily expenses and lingering debts. However, a journey in this bracket is no smooth ride. Many have realized some key financial milestones: owning homes, holding steady jobs, and marking funds funds for their kids' education. But a twist lies here. According to a Pew Research study, pinpoints that the housing bubble's burst leading to the Great Recession has profoundly impacted this group. Middle-income households are more reliant on home equity as a wealth source compared to the affluent who rely on investments and assets for building wealth. So, despite these achievements, the middle-class families remain susceptible to economic volatilities and the whims of the housing market. Those in the upper middle class with a net worth surprising over $200,000 have ascended a financial ladder. So picture a home without a mortgage burden, complemented by a thriving 401k, reaping the rewards of compound interest and their smart investments. So for more on net worth by age, you can check out my video over here. However, this success is not just a matter of luck or circumstance. It's the result of hard work, diligence, and financial literacy. By understanding the nuances of money management and making smart investment choices, you have a higher chance of achieving financial success. And if you want more tangible tips, then you can check out my video here on 6 accounts you need to know to organize your money. Reaching the summit of our financial mountain, we find households with a staggering median net worth of over $600,000. They didn't just stumble upon a money tree in their backyard, or maybe some did. Their wealth often stems from early savings, shrewd investments, and for some, a family tradition of passing down gold or stocks. According to a Federal Reserve report, the top 1% makes the rest of the world look like they're playing with monopoly money, holding 15 times more wealth than the median household. And in my personal study of millionaires and billionaires, a few patterns emerge. First and foremost, consistency is key. Whether it's consistently contributing to an investment fund or consistently living below their means to save more, these habits matter. Second, they understand the power of time. Starting early gives their investments the magic touch of compound interest, allowing money to grow exponentially over the years. After delving into these numbers and insights, let's take a step back. Remember, true wealth isn't just about the commas you have in your bank statement. As Naval Ravikant puts it perfectly for me, wealth isn't just about money, it's about options. It's the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Beyond finances, it encompasses health, the quality of our relationships, professional fulfillment, and the choice to pursue our passions or pivot when we desire. Studying the ultra-wealthy reveals commonalities: an unquenchable thirst for reading, a dedication to lifelong learning, and a keen focus on financial literacy. Each person's wealth journey is unique, including the priceless life experiences that we all have. Now friends, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in my next video where I talk about the financial statistics of the average American, you can check it out over here. For more tips on enhancing your wealth, you can check out my other video over here. Now before you go there, you totally make my day if you can comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next one.